Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Food and Fun Friday. Got another new recipe here that would have been in yesterday's slideshow. Keto style pork egg rolls. Yum! Super excited to do this taste test video with you guys, do some scripture reading, and tell you another funny story. If you're new to this channel, go right down there and hit the big red subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell underneath that so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel to help my channel to grow, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you think the idea of pork egg rolls done keto style was a great idea and just want to help my channel to grow, then be hitting those thumbs up, you guys. Stay tuned. Welcome. Great to see all of you guys. Great to be back in doing another Food and Fun Friday. And I am excited about these egg rolls. Of course, you would have got the slideshow yesterday, but I always eat it on the same day I make it so that you guys get a Food and Fun video and I get to do a taste test. I love Chinese. It was always my favorite dishes was Chinese food. So I have come up with many recipes keto style. I even did egg roll in a bowl, which is kind of what I have on the side here. But I thought I want real traditional egg rolls with sweet and sour sauce, and I came up with the idea how to do it. So you would have seen that video yesterday, but if you didn't get a chance, definitely check it out. It's just a quick slideshow on how to make it and all the ingredients. And then, then you'll know how to make them. Otherwise, I'll list everything down in this box, all the ingredients again, and how to make it right down in this box. But yeah, look at this, you guys. Keto style egg rolls. OMG. I am so excited to be trying these. And then my keto style sweet and sour sauce. I figured it all out, you guys. I don't go cheap with nothing. I mean, the things I buy aren't expensive, but I mean, I always try to make it exactly like the real, just doing it keto style. Of course, the taste might be a little bit different, but who cares about that as long as we can get it close, right? Oh, I'm excited to try these because I love Chinese dishes. I have done, if you look at my playlist under keto style mukbangs, I have done fried rice. Just plain chicken fried rice. I've done a beef and broccoli lo mein. I've done just a beef and broccoli with gravy on it. I have done egg roll in a bowl. I have done wontons. I mean, I've done so many different Chinese dishes, all keto style. And both these together with the sauce is only 8 net carbs. That's right, you guys. You heard that right. 8 net carbs. Unbelievable. Now, I'm back to 1 meal a day since... I did that 30-day challenge. So on the 31st, I went back to 1 meal starting at 1,200 calories so that I don't gain any weight. In fact, I have lost a couple more pounds. Check it out right here. You see that, guys? Almost 2 more pounds down to 137.8. And when I ended the journey, that 30-day challenge, I was at 139.8 from 150.8. So I had lost 139.4. So I had lost 11.4 pounds. And now I've dropped, 137.8. So I have dropped another, 137, 8, so that'd be 1 pound, like 1 pound 6 ounces, I believe it is. 1 pound 6 ounces. So almost heading on 2 more pounds that I've lost. Doing the 1,200, went back to my exercising again, just lowered the exercise a little bit just because I think I was increasing it a little bit too quick. My body was then tending to hold fluid because it was sore. But I'm doing the cardio and the resistant, 1,200 calories. But today now we've upped it to 1,280. Like I said, every few days, because right now it's Thursday. So I would have been done on it Sunday is when I started the one meal. So the 31st started one meal. So today is Thursday, the following week. I'm not sure what's the date today, the 4th, I believe. So now I'm upping it now from the 1200 to 1280. I want to get back to my 1500 to 1800 in one meal without gain. So you have to do it slow. You got to go up slow. So I said about every 2 to 3 days, 4 days, I would increase the calorie, not 2 days. Every 3 to 5 days, I would increase the calories by about 100. I went up today at 1280, so almost 100 calories. But I've got the 2 egg rolls. I've got the leftover that I could have made 2 more egg rolls with, because that dish that I made yesterday would have made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would have made 8 egg rolls, okay? So the leftover, I just put it to the side, and I had some on the side, which is 2 of the servings without the shell, just because the shell will add more carb, a lot more carb. So I did it without it, so I'm just going to eat what's left over on this side. But the egg rolls itself, just that with that, like I said, is only 8 net carbs. With everything I've got here, we've got 8. And then with this, 8, 9, 10. And then I've got 2 ounces of cheese, 10. It'll be 11, 12. I got a half a cucumber, 12, 13, 14. With the ranch, 15, 16. The yogurt, 17, 18, 19. And the fat bomb is going to make it 20, or wait, no, I was off a little bit here. So I'm at, because I know I calculated this right, I was at exactly 20 net carbs, counting my Earl Grey decaffeinated tea with a serving of sugar-free creamer. So with all of that and the whipped cream, it was 20 carbs total. I was going over a little bit on this, I think, for this serving, because this is only like another 1.5 carbs, I think it is, for the 2 4th cups. So, but yeah, I've got 20 net carbs right here in my one meal that I'm going to eat. And it's 1,219 calories. If you're curious, if you want to do this exact meal, that's how many calories it is. Let's go ahead and read our words of Jesus for women. Okay, let's see where we are. All right, already did that one. Necessary faith, Luke 8:10. The knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of God has been given to you, but to others I speak in parable, so that through seeing they might not see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's though. Let me reread this. The knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of God has been given to you, but not others I speak in parables, so that though seeing they may not see, though hearing they may not understand. Luke 8:10. And it goes on to say, the depth of understanding needed to grow a stronger relationship with Jesus only comes through faith. The depth of understanding needed to grow a stronger relationship with Jesus only comes through faith, which reveals the deeper meaning of his word. Over and over again, Jesus stresses how important faith is. If you don't believe Jesus is God's son and that he came to earth to teach about the only way to know God, was killed and rose back to life, then the true message of his teachings will make no sense to you. It will be like hearing someone speak a language you don't understand. Jesus' message is for his followers. It's important to understand that, you guys, that he really does want us to live on faith. We weren't there. We didn't see Jesus walk the earth. We didn't see him die. We didn't see him, rise again. The people that were there, though, did see, but we didn't. So we live by faith, by this beautiful book here that was written for us, the Bible, life's knowledge, like I always talk about, life's manual. The book tells you everything about it. So he wants us to live by faith. And that's what builds our relationship with Lord and, with Jesus, and helps us to understand what we're reading. When we understand exactly God sent his son, he died on the cross for our salvation to be able to make it to heaven. And he rose again and then returned to heaven with his Father. And he's building that kingdom for us. He's making it for each and every one of us to walk streets of gold if you believe. So just get that good personal relationship. Really get into the scriptures. Like I say, it's one thing to read the Bible. It's another to follow the Bible. If you follow it and understand it, then you might as well keep the Bible around. But if you're only going to read it but not understand it, or not even, live by it, then toss it in the trash, because it's going to do no good. Listen to what the Bible says. Read it every day. Get that personal relationship. Otherwise, this is going to be like another language to you. If you're not understanding what you're reading, you got to pray more. Ask for more wisdom and knowledge on the Bible, on why you're not understanding it, So just get a great personal relationship, like I always talk about. The bottom says, who is it that overcome the world? Only the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God. 1 John 5:5. And that's what it says. Who is that overcome the world? Who is it that overcome the world? Only the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God. Again, 1 John 5:5. So unless you believe that, you ain't getting nowhere. You are not making it to heaven. You need to believe. Believe he walked this earth, Believe he is God's son, believe he died, and believe he rose again for our salvation. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with life's manual. Read it, you guys, every single day. Get a personal relationship with the Lord. You are going to feel amazing when you're reading his word. No media, like I always say, no newscasts, none of this garbage on Facebook and all of that. That's just all of the devil. Read what was predicted here. This is what God wrote so that we didn't have to fear anything. I mean, he says 365 times to fear not. Anything and everything that happens in our world isn't, God's in charge of it. It's his world. He knows exactly what he's doing. So read this and get a great personal relationship with the Lord and live that wonderful life, knowing that no matter what, we don't have to fear anything because we walk with God and we know that we have a relationship with him and know that we believe and that we have our salvation and that we're going straight to heaven when our time is up or Jesus returns. And I feel he is going to return soon, maybe 100 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, maybe 5 minutes from now, but I am ready when he's ready to come and take me. So just get this Bible get a Bible if you don't have one. If you do, open it up and start reading it, you guys. It's so important. Get a beautiful personal relationship with the Lord. So you're not, reading gibberish and not even understand what you're reading. Because if you don't have that faith and you don't believe, then you are reading gibberish, So, but anyways, now we get to try these delicious egg rolls. I'm so excited. They've been sitting here for a while, so they've cooled off. But let's go ahead and dip it in our sweet and sour sauce. Gotta have sweet and sour sauce on egg rolls. That was always my favorite. I'll show you a picture up close and then we'll bite into it. I took a big bite. Oh my God. Yum. Pork egg roll, you guys. Keto style. Yum. Oh my gosh, yum. I was telling my good friend Jennifer that I had a new recipe. She would have got to see it yesterday. And I know she likes Chinese foods too, so I know she's going to like this one. I hope you hear that crunch. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm eating an egg roll. I almost feel guilty. Look at that. Goodness. The recipe was ground pork, coleslaw, that's been finely chopped up. And there's got green onion in it. So it's got that taste of a pork roll. Egg pork roll. Not egg pork roll, I'm sorry. Yeah, a pork egg roll. Duh. And I got my sweet and sour. Oh my gosh. Now, it's not exactly the same recipe as my egg roll in a bowl. That I could add a little bit more things to it, like garlic minced and yellow onion to it and stuff, because I didn't have the shell with it, so it was a lot less carbs that way. So this one I did a little bit different. I wanted it to be different anyways, because I wanted it to be more like an egg roll instead of egg roll in a bowl, which is basically the same thing. But because we're putting them in a wrap, I know I couldn't put too many ingredients there because it'd be hard to roll in that wrap. But you're going to take a whole Joseph wrap. It'll make 4 of them because you're going to cut it in 4s. That's why for 2, it's only 6 net carbs for that. And then I counted the sauce and a little bit of ingredients that went inside, which is just a 1/4 cup of this mixture right here. I'm going to go ahead and eat a little bit of this too. I'm going to pour a little bit of this sweet and sour sauce over it and still have some to dip. Oh my gosh, yum, you guys. And it's got the soy sauce in it and everything when you're mixing it. It's got the olive oil mixed through it and everything. So just make sure you check out that video from yesterday on how to make it. And again, it'll be listed down in this box, how to make it. I love Chinese food so much. I couldn't wait. I love my egg roll in a bowl that I did, probably about a year ago. But I never thought to do it actually in a wrap. And I thought, why can't I do it in those Joseph wraps? And they even make even lower carb wraps. But the Joseph wrap, I recommend it because they're not thin. All those other wraps that we do that are low carb, that are, lower than these, are so thin. Even these, when I was rolling it, were kind of breaking a little bit. So you got to be careful when you, roll it. But the other ones are just so thin that I would say that this was hold together better and have more of the taste of an egg roll. And they do. Really, really good. So definitely try these out if you like egg rolls. Oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. Yum. And these are even cooled off and they're still crunchy. Look at the inside. Doesn't it look like an actual egg roll? Nobody would ever guess this is keto. And if you ate a regular egg roll, I don't even know the carb count, but I'm going to put it in this box. At the end of this video, I'm going to put the carb count of 2 egg rolls. I'll put 2 egg rolls next to mine. And we know it's going to be a lot of carb. A lot. Oh my gosh, this tastes just like I'm eating a real egg roll. Yum. So I got my tea and I also got my American clear water. And I've been drinking regular water all day long. It's important to make sure you keep your fluid intake up so you don't dehydrate. So I drink lots of water. I've already drank tons of water today. And after this, of course, I break the fast. Once the fast window is closed after this one meal, I go back to water for the rest of the night. But I get in at least 64 ounces of water a day, at least. But a lot of times it's more than that, but at least that. And, you know, it's really on keto drink to taste because you don't want to do too much because you go to the bathroom a lot and then you're losing your electrolytes. But if you're watching all those electrolytes and all that, you know, just make sure you get your water in. It's important to drink your water. Especially when you are working out, because I'm working up a sweat and everything. So you're sweating out your electrolytes. I'm having the black cherry one this time. Yum. So we're going to tell a story. I was talking to my mom today and I was asking her if she could remember something from when I was younger. I'm going to set this yogurt right over here so it's out of my way. If she could remember just something funny I did as a kid. Because I've been telling so many stories. I thought I want to tell a story when I was young. You know, I've been telling a lot of stories, and there's still more stories for me to tell you, but I wanted one when I was younger. One that I didn't remember. Well, I kind of told you guys a ways back, I think, about how girly I am. And my mom said she used to get up so many times throughout the week, and I'd be in the kitchen 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with her apron on, wrapped around me as a dress, and I'd be dancing in the kitchen. And sometimes I'd even take the mop and put it on my head because when I was younger, I had very fine baby hair. You know, I'm a blonde, so I had very fine baby hair. And my hair took a while for it to grow in. And I'm only like at that age 2 or 3 years old. So it wasn't real long or anything. And I was already into really long hair. I loved long hair and all that. So, you know, my mom knew I just loved it so much. So I would put towels on my head. I would put mops on my head, anything to make it longer. Because at that point, it wasn't real long, and my hair just, you know, grew a lot slower then. Very fine, very thin. It thickened up over the years, but I like to wear, extra things to add in the thickness for the hair. So, of course, I've done hair extensions, hair clips, and different things like that I put in just to add a little bit more volume, because I am a blonde and my hair is a little thinner. Not super bad or super thin, but I do add, hair extensions in, and I've told you guys that before in other videos. I do add it in just to add a little bit of volume, when I want to wear my hair down. It's like that, just to add a little bit more volume to it and stuff like that. What girl doesn't like more hair? Almost every movie star out there wears extensions. So, I do add it in sometimes. But, yeah, like, I don't have, like, super, super thick hair or whatever. I have to, like, curl it and stuff like that with that, but, yeah. It is what it is. So, I like to add in different, things with it just to thicken up my hair a little bit. I like to add some hair extensions in. But anyways, so I told you about that story that I would be dancing in the kitchen and always so girly, so girly and into fashion and into makeup. And my mom told me that I loved makeup very young. She was downstairs cooking. I don't know why I don't remember, but she said I was about 3 or 4. She was downstairs cooking. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and my mom didn't think anything of it because I was potty trained and everything, knew how to go to the bathroom by myself at that age. So I went to the bathroom, and my mom said it was only, 3, 4 minutes that she noticed I wasn't in the living room anymore watching cartoons and playing. So she came up to the bathroom, and she said it was the cutest thing she wished back then. Back then, I mean, I was born in 75, so this would have been like 78, 79. She said they didn't just, weren't, so ready available to grab a camera, or whatever to be able to take pictures. So she couldn't get a picture of this and couldn't wait to, hours later to go to the store and get a camera and everything before she wiped this off of me. But she said I climbed up on the only way I could have done it is climbed up on the toilet because that's how I got off. I climbed up on the toilet, climbed up onto the sink, was sitting in the sink, and her medicine cabinet above had all her makeup in it. And I was covered from head to toe in makeup. I used lipstick on my eyes, she said. She said I put lipstick on my ears. Just caked myself with makeup. I loved makeup even at that age. And my mom said it was so funny. I look like a clown, she said. With years of practice, though, it got better because my makeup's a lot better now. So practice makes perfect, you guys. Because I wish I had a picture to show you that. But she said it was the cutest thing. And she goes, but you've gotten better over the years because you weren't that great at it back then. She goes, and it took forever to get that makeup off of you. Back then, they probably didn't have good makeup remover like they do now. I had put it everywhere. Lipstick, mascara, eyeliner, everywhere. And she said, oh, you were so girl. You always wanted to wear makeup, always wanted to dress up, always wanted to, for the holidays, wear pretty dresses. She goes, you want to wear dresses every day and dress up. That was just me. But when she started telling me that story, I said, I don't remember you ever telling me that story. It's funny. And she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, you were always out in the kitchen dancing in my apron. So you had a long dress on, spinning it around, always putting things in your head to make your hair longer until it got longer. But she said, but you love that. And she said that you always wanted to wear makeup and you just were girly from the very beginning. And she prayed for that because my mom always wanted 3 girls and 1 boy, and she got 3 boys and 1 girl, completely the opposite. But when I was born, she said, oh, please, dear God, let her be girly. And I am. You guys can all say that I'm very, very girly. I love being girly. But my mom was worried with all my brothers because I have a total of 5 brothers. My dad was married to, before my mom, he was married, so I have 2 other brothers. I'm the only girl. So they thought for sure there'd be some tomboy in me. All girl. Wish I would have had a little sister with all the brothers. I'm glad I have all the brothers, but I wanted a sister. So my little brother, Tommy, I used to dress up as a girl. My youngest brother, the one that you guys have seen me do with, videos with, marathons and stuff. He's my youngest brother, but we were younger. He went along with it too because he was only about 3 or 4. I dressed him up as a girl. And he's, I think, 7 years younger than me. He was born in 82 and I was born in 75. Yeah, so 7 years. 7 years difference, but we were the best of friends, me and him. He's the one that went with me. I told you that story where I was at that house with that guy that I was babysitting for and he was trying to touch me and stuff and I got my brother to come with me. That was Tommy. Me and Tommy did everything together. And still to this day, we're very, very close. Last bite of this egg roll. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, I was so excited to have another egg roll. Now I can just use the rest of the sauce in here. But, yeah, so my mom was telling me that story today. We were talking on the phone about it. And she said, oh, it was just darling. But she goes, I wish I would have had a camera back then like they are ready today with just our phones, to take pictures. She goes, I would have took a picture of you. She goes, you were so cute. And she said then from there, she wanted to buy me some fake girl makeup. Because I was into it. I wanted all, even shoes back then. I was big into shoes because I watched Wizard of Oz for the first time at 3 or 4. When I saw Dorothy turn that heel and I seen that sparkle, I wanted my own pair of red sparkle shoes. I think my mom got me a pair back then, the plastic ones. Just a plastic little girl's shoes for dress up. I had all the little dress up outfits and little plastic shoes. In fact, I even wore them to school one day and they broke. For kindergarten, but my mom said, yeah, fake makeup, you had everything. She goes, you were so girly. You had so many dolls, so many pretty clothes, all this dress up stuff. Every Christmas she loved, buying for me because I would just want to be girly. And then when I got a little older where she could buy real clothes for me, oh yeah, I would freak out for a new dress. And I just have always loved fashion. Always have. And my mom said, the talent you had at such a young age too, putting things together, you were so smart. But she said that I got that from her mom, who was born in England. And the fashion and stuff. And my grandmother did some modeling, I believe, when she was younger. She did some modeling. And there's some pictures of her walking. When she came here to the United States, she came to San Francisco, California. And there's pictures of her leaning up against, it would have been like a beach. And she was up on top of the balcony or whatever, and the way she was standing, you could tell she had the walk and the stand of a real model. And my grandma taught me things. My grandma taught me how to walk and how to do modeling and stuff like that. She taught me, and it was more of a natural thing for her. I don't know. I think she did some modeling in her lifetime though, when she was younger. But she taught me a lot, and she told me I had a natural act for modeling and for, you know, for doing fashion and stuff. That my grandmother always said that I always did have that. Just gave me a gift from God, and she would say I should get into modeling, but I never did truly get into it as a profession. But I love doing it on here, you know. And no, I'm not professional, and I went to school or nothing for it. I just do it more for fun. But I do love it. But yeah, I thought that was a cute story when my mom told me, and so into makeup and so you know, into being a girl. And I would have liked to have seen that photo though. She said you just look like a clown. She said it was everywhere. But she said make sure you let them know that years of practice, you got a lot better. Oh, I'm getting full. It is so hard when you first go back from alternate day fasting, even though I was doing 2,000 calories, but then I would go 40 hours no food. It's hard to just go back to one meal, even at 1,200 calories. It's very hard. I'm already full, and I still have my yogurt and my bomb to eat, and some cheese left. So I will get it in, but I might not do it all in this video here. I might need to hang up. I give myself an hour window when I break it. That way I can finish up whatever I couldn't eat, because you know, you want to do at least the 1,200, but I want to build back up to where I was at 15 to 18, where I could maintain there. So I got to do it slowly. But that amount right now sounds ridiculous to me. So, yeah, I was taking it slow. And today now, I went up 90 calories or 80 calories. So it's a little bit harder to get it in. But that's okay. I'll leave the cheese aside. I'm probably maybe do my Slim Fast Fat Bomb and do the yogurt. We'll save the cheese and the yogurt for about a half hour from now, and then I'll finish up. And then finish up my drinks. So I'll keep the cheese in this, because I will eat it. I just got to finish up, and we'll move this. All done. That was delicious. I'll keep the spoon there. But like I said, I got to give myself like an hour window, because it's hard to get all those calories in. And it's not a lot of calories. 1280 is not a lot of calories. But when you're not used to that, when you're, you know, would go 40 hours and then do 2,000, but it was all broken up throughout the day. 18 to 2,000 calories, it was broken up through the day. And then all of a sudden you try to do 1,200 in one meal. It's hard. This is the cheesecake one. I've showed you guys those before, if you haven't got a chance to see it. This one here is just the, what does it say? Strawberry topped cheesecake is what it's called. And it's got the white on the outside and the cheesecake on the inside with like the crust and the strawberry flavor. These are 2 net carbs. The peanut butter 2 net carbs. All the rest are 1. I wonder if the cluster one is 2 too. Can't remember. But these are pretty good. Not my all-time favorite out of the fat bombs, but I do like it because I love cheesecake. And it definitely does have kind of that taste of it. I think it's just the grittiness of the inside, where it's supposed to be the, if you can see that close, it's supposed to be the crust. Not real crazy about that. I think the taste is a little bland. That's what I would just say, just a little bit more bland. But I still like it. I still eat them. It's just not my favorite. My favorite is that lemon bomb and the mint bomb. Those are my most favorite. My least favorite is the peanut butter one. Peanut butter cup is my least favorite, but I do love the Quest peanut butter cups. Those are good. But the Slim Fast ones, my least favorite is the peanut butter cup. Just really gritty, and I don't care for it. So, But anyways, you guys, I'm going to, like I said, finish this like in about 20 minutes. I'll finish up my yogurt and that so that I get the calories in for the day because I have the window open for an hour. So I'll be okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed that slideshow from yesterday on this recipe. If you didn't get a chance, definitely check it out. It's so quick. It's like 2 to 3 minutes long. Check it out so you know how to make it, or just, you know, go down in this box if you need to and know how to make it from there. But it's a lot easier when you can see that slideshow, how to do it. And then I hope you got a chance to sit down with me today and eat this and enjoy this Food and Fun Friday. I always, enjoy very much doing these videos with you guys, and hope you're enjoying all of this stuff. I hope you enjoyed that 30-day January challenge. Like I said, I'm just excited because I'm still losing. I'm trying to I want to range between 130 and 135, so I have that wiggle room to play because I don't like to be over the 140s. And I was in the 140s for a while. Between 142 and 145 is where I ranged. But then when I did that splurge, that dirty keto for 3 days for Christmas, it was the day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after, because we went to 3 different places. But I stayed keto all the time, just dirty. And my body was used to 1 meal a day. So I'm, at 15 to 1800, and I was eating like 3,000 calories, just eating whatever, all keto. So I'm sure that I went over carb, over, calorie for sure, and all of that. That's why I had put on a little bit of water there. I believe I even put on some weight because I really went over calorie. I really did, because I was just eating all day long. And then of course New Year's came and I did it again, dirty keto for that. So I mean, I had gotten to 150.8, and that was quite high for me because I hadn't seen 150 for a couple of years. So that was a lot for me, even because I don't really do cheat days. And when I do, it's like 3 to 5 pounds I gain. And if I'm like around 140, 142, that doesn't happen. But I was ranging between 142 and 145 from the working out I had done before, but wasn't decreasing or trying to do something different from that, every day, one meal, 15 to 1800 calories. I needed to change it up a little bit. That's why I did the ADF, got off, 11.4 pounds, and now even more, another pound and 6 ounces. And I'm shooting to be between 130, 135. That way, even if I did have a cheat day, which is rare for me, I've had 10 in over 5 years, okay? I don't really have off-plan days. I like to do just dirty keto. But if I did, I know then I would never even see the 140s. And even if I seen 140, I'd be okay with that. But I want to range between 130, 140. That's it. I want to range. So I want a 10-pound range. And that's what I'm working on. And it's working. And I'm getting all my exercise in every day. This week was 3 cardio, 2 resistant. Next week's going to be 3 resistant, 2 cardio. I'm just going to keep switching it up like that Monday through Friday. And like I said, I did lower the amount because it was a little bit much and it was holding fluid. I mean, that's why I wouldn't release it, or I would have lost even more. Now it's releasing now. So it's because I'm not putting so much on my body. But just listen to your body, keep it, healthy, and make sure you keep the electrolytes up and all that. And, I hope you guys enjoyed that journey, and I hope you guys are all sticking to it and losing even more. And I hope you enjoyed this Food and Fun video. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. God bless everyone. Wow.